There is nothing more Hollywood romantic than an outdoor wedding. The unparalleled beauty of a sandy beach, the romantic breeze, and the warm familiarity of your own backyard makes for an unforgettable day. But you need to think realistically about whether an outdoor wedding is the best idea for you. Thanks for joining us. Hi, I'm Sam from Atmosphere Productions. We'll answer this question and more in today's edition of the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast.
Welcome to another edition of our podcast. Hi, I'm Sal from After Hours Events in New England. Listen now and discover 9 summer outdoor wedding tips. These are wedding insider secrets for a stress-free, fun, and memorable day. Our podcast helps engaged couples navigate wedding planning complexities while addressing family expectations. We'll guide you through the journey of creating the perfect wedding day without unnecessary stress. By the end of this edition, you'll get concise tips on budgeting, wedding party management, ceremony, reception planning, and more. Perfect for anyone planning a wedding, all in 30 minutes or less. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Welcome to Stress-Free Wedding Planning, the podcast that will transform your wedding planning journey from chaotic to enchanting. Sal and Sam bring over 80 years of combined wedding expertise and exclusive insider information to the table. If you're recently engaged, feeling the pressure of wedding planning, struggling with family expectations, but still dreaming of a joy-filled wedding, you've come to the right place. Get ready to unveil the best-kept wedding secrets, discover practical tips and strategies, and learn life-changing lessons for a stress-free wedding. Your unforgettable wedding day awaits. We're here to take you on a transformative journey of love, laughter, and memories. So don't miss out on the podcast that just might change your life. This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam.
On today's podcast, the forecast is hazy, hot, and humid as we explain 9 summer outdoor wedding tips that you need to know. I'm Sam from the award-winning Atmosphere Productions, wedding entertainment with expert knowledge and the difference in quality, specializing in live ceremony musicians and cocktail hour string musicians, plus lighting and an elegant and classy presentation. We have exactly what you need. Visit us at atmosphere-productions.com. That's atmosphere-productions.com. Learn more about our experience and the journey to help you with stress-free wedding planning in the trailer or pilots of this podcast.
Let's not burst your bubble, but the reality of a summer outdoor wedding is that a lot can happen on that day. Everything from out of nowhere wind to last minute thunderstorms that can disrupt the wedding day's events unless you plan for the unexpected well in advance. Hi, I'm Sal from After Hours Events in New England, the experts at creating a stress-free, unforgettable wedding experience. We bring energy, professionalism, and a passion to making every couple's big day truly special. Visit us at afteroursevents.com.
Firstly, thanks to Denny Fan Photography for the inspiration for this edition. Here's our take on how to beat the heat and keep your guests comfortable while still having a beautiful celebration.
So let's start off with something very important, and that's picking the right time of day to have an outdoor wedding. Morning and late afternoon, you want to avoid midday heat, so you want to do it either early in the morning or after 4 p.m. And also, if you do it later in the evening, what's going to happen is you get that golden hour, which makes for magical pictures. So late afternoon ceremonies give you a beautiful lighting for all your photos.
We'd also like to let you know that you need to pick a shady venue. When you go pick your venue, make sure you visit it at the time of the year when your event is going to take place so that you see where the shadows are. You want natural shade. Look for a venue with trees, covered patios, pergolas. All those type of natural shades are very important. Make sure that if you want to have it outside with a venue that doesn't have any of these, you get a tent or a canopy. A rental tent company will help you pick the best location where to put the tent at your venue. Or if your venue already has a tent, ask them where the best places are inside the tent that provide shade for you to have your ceremony. And of course, if you pick a waterfront or beach location, you can have those cool breezes and great pictures. But again, you need to find the natural shade in those locations too, because you don't want to be out there in the blaring sunlight.
Want to give you a quick reminder, join us on our YouTube channel. Just search for our Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam. Like, subscribe, and get it first. Now, something very important for outdoor weddings is to plan a backup indoor or shaded space. So you want to have a facility that gives you some options. Be able to go indoors if it's too hot and hazy, too windy, or just too much rain to keep things outdoors. Another important thing on that day is keeping an eye on the forecast and be ready to adjust. Get one of those apps that'll let you track the sun, letting you know the sun's position, letting you know when golden hour is going to happen or any other kind of weather.
Some of those apps that you can get are the Sun Tracker AR, the Sun Position, Sun Locator, or Sun Seeker. Go and get those from any of the app stores. You guaranteed you will love it. I have one on my phone for my clients too. Now, plan for the sun. Provide sunglasses to your guests. It's a great practical wedding favor that they're probably not going to throw away. Well, at least for the day anyway. Find shade for your seating areas. Use umbrellas, drapers, or just trees to keep your guests cool. Go back to our suggestion earlier on for shaded areas. And avoid metal chairs. They're obviously going to get hot quicker, and you can put some cushions on them or some sort of fabric, but not just a plain metal chair. So those are some ideas for you to plan for the sunshine.
Now let's discuss dressing for the weather. Couples, choose something lightweight. You want lightweight fabrics such as chiffon, linen, and breathable lace. For the guest and wedding party, encourage light, airy attire and avoid heavy fabrics. So gentlemen, this one's for you. Ditch the jacket. It's too hot for that. How about going with a vest so it's something lighter?
We've just explained summer outdoor wedding tips like dressing for the weather, choosing the right time of day, picking a shaded venue, and we suggested some cool apps to help you with the weather and predicting the location of the sun for that golden hour moment.
Coming up next, keeping your guests cool and comfortable, and most importantly, staying hydrated. But first, if you have a question or concern, go now to Facebook and join us on a stress-free wedding planning community. And next week, you can also join us on the Connecticut Wedding Advice Community. Join us on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam. Like, subscribe, and get it first.
This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam, a podcast for engaged couples concerned about wedding planning and family expectations, but who want a stress-free, fun, and unforgettable wedding.
Experience the magic of your special day with Fitzner Productions, a premier wedding videography company based in Middletown, Connecticut. FitznerProductions.com. Our mission is to capture your love story candidly and authentically, creating stunning, high-quality videos that you can cherish for years to come. Our founder, Carson Fitzner, combines technical expertise with a passion of storytelling, ensuring every moment from the excitement of getting ready to the heartfelt ceremony is beautifully documented. We offer a range of customizable packages, including drone footage and multi-location shoots, tailored to fit your unique vision. Let us help you relive the romance, laughter, and tears of your wedding day. Visit FitznerProductions.com. That's FITZNER Productions.com.
And now it's time for Wedding Tip Wednesday. But first, behind every successful man is a very surprised woman.
That's so funny, Sam. On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, we're going to do one for the guys here. Get two of the same shirt. Why? Because, gentlemen, you're going to perspire a little there. So having one for the ceremony and having another one for the reception so you're looking good, you feel comfortable, and you're ready to go. You'll be glad that you did.
And that's another wedding tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Welcome back to our discussion about summer outdoor wedding tips. I'm Sam from Atmosphere Productions.
I'm Sal from After Hours Events in New England. We've already discussed picking a shady venue, and we suggested planning a backup indoor and shaded space. Now, let's keep your guests cool and comfortable. You could provide things like hand fans, and these could work for a couple different things. You could have it for the ceremony. You could actually have the program printed right on it. 2-for-1 deal right there. Having misting stations is also a really good idea. Have cold drinks on arrival. Have some water on ice for everyone. Offer lemonade, iced tea before the ceremony starts, cooling towels, and sunscreen. How about having a self-serve station with these essentials to help out your guests and have them feel comfortable?
Of course, staying hydrated is very, very important. You have a mist-in station. What about water stations everywhere? So have some bottled water placed around the area for the wedding party to grab as they're walking down the aisle or getting ready. You need to keep everybody hydrated. One of my favorite hydration methods is coconut water. It is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. You can also get those zero sugar drinks that will help you with your electrolytes. All these are great alternatives that you can hand out or have available for your wedding party and guests.
Another great idea is to have a summer-friendly menu. Light and fresh food. Opt for seasonal fruits, grilled options, and refreshing salads. Helps beat the heat. And also, how about some icy treats, such as popsicles, sorbet, or ice cream for a fun cool down. As you know, one of our favorite things to always do is give you a pro tip, and one we have is cake consideration. Buttercream melts fast. Keep the cake in a cool area until it's ready to be served.
And I have a makeup tip for you, and that is keeping your makeup and your hair summer-proof. How do you do that? Well, you get waterproof makeup. Heat-resistant foundation and setting spray are a must for the hair. Updos and braids. Keep your hair off your neck. That way you stay cool. And finally, oil blotting sheets. Handy for touch-ups and you can use throughout the day. Speak to your HAMU. That's your hair and makeup people, and they'll give you some great summer tips.
And now a final note. Planning an outdoor wedding can be an expensive, budget-breaking adventure. You don't want it to be ruined because of an unforeseen occurrence. These tips are here to help you avoid any potential meltdowns when your day arrives.
So there you have it. We just explained 9 summer outdoor wedding tips. Let's review. 1, choose the right time of day. Number 2, pick a shady venue. Number 3, plan a backup indoor or a shaded space. 4, plan for the sun. 5, dress for the weather. 6, keep guests cool and comfortable. 7, stay hydrated. Number 8, summer-friendly menu and cake. And number 9, HAMU, hair and makeup. Keep hair and makeup summer-proof. Remember to design your wedding with these summer wedding tips in mind, but keep it styled to your personality and design preferences. Create a wedding you'll remember fondly forever.
Now, as you spend the next week planning your wedding, if you want me, Sam, or our community of stress-free engaged couples and wedding experts to answer any wedding-related questions, join us over in the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group.
Once you're in, go ahead and share your concerns and worries, and we'll let you know if you're on the right track or if there's something we need to work on. The link to join us is in the show notes of this edition. Or go to Facebook and search for the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Community.
A new edition is released every Wednesday. Subscribe and get it first. Remember to do something nice for someone today. And if you can't, do something nice for yourself. We'll catch you then. Ciao.
Thank you for listening to this edition. If you've enjoyed what you've just heard, leave a review and share it with a friend or someone who would benefit from this information. Until next time, it's TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
The Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast is produced and copyrighted by Atmosphere Productions in association with After Hours Events of New England.